안녕하세요.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Schneider. Opts to play it back. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, they can break here. He won't be happy with that one. Zola. This is a promising build-up. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Thuram tries to clear.
게임이 더 벽신이 돼서 할 맛이 안 나네요.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Clipped into space, and he's cut it out. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space, and here's Dembele. Now it's Hullet. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Still goalless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Zola.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But he's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Again, a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Hullet. Now it's Dembele. Dembele is fouled. Hullet having a look.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, crossbar! That was travelling. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has a look up. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit
인터넷 환경에 따라 승패가 갈리는 벽신 게임.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely spread. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. And this is Pele. Messi has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Nice control. And it's Vitinha. Messi stood up well to him there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get it through? And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your... And Messi!
내가 주는 패스는 공이 대굴대굴 상대는 레이저 패스.
Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. Bale.
2 minutos de descuento.
Not the most accurate pass. Now the ball's gone astray. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is... That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
급강화 잘 들어가긴 하더라고요.
Vitinha. Vieira. And this is Dembele. And it's lofted. There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Deftly away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Vitinha. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to...
Shoots! Romario! Wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So changes of foot here and from both sides. We're looking at a different game now.
Messi.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
El dorsal 7.
Roma really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Owen, that's a delicate pass. Out of play for a goal kick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cruyff. Pirlo. Lam.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, played right into his path. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's having a shot! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Cruyff. Backward it goes. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's getting up there! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now, can they get him away? Owen has it in a wide position. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
And here's Rafael Leao. Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. He's trying to hit the front line here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pirlo's... Oh, good effort! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
And the number on the board is 3. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the keeper's given it away. That's good play. Shot could be on. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great... Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Space for him to turn and look. check, claims it, safe hands. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Pele could move up a gear here. Now, he's got space here, and he's in on Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm, this is a promising build-up. Still goalless. And this is Hullet. He'll try from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Threads one in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Good take, and is he in? And it's Lahm.
양아,
Looking for options.
흥민이 써요.
Goal! Manchester United!
상대방 고수분 걸렸네요.
Superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. That is good alertness. Lahm, that's a good foray he's making. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved. And here's Suarez. Delivered low. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. And it's Lahm. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dembele. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Vieira. Some resolute defending there. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. Vitinha. Here's Vieira. Vitinha.
Ci sarà un minuto
And
di
here's
recupero.
Hullet. Messi. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half
이번
compared with
경기는
your
포기하는 것도
expectations?
추천해템.
I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
멋있다.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved given the lift of his goal. And it's Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Closing in on goal. Big chance! Luis Suarez, he just has something. About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Thuram. Gullit is herring after that one. And it's Vieira. That's a sharp pass. That's very neat. Marcelo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an imaginative pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pirlo. Saliba. And here's Messi. Pirlo. Over to the right flank. Messi, great vision. Thinks about... Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Numero 22.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 14.
Manchester United palpably stronger, better, superior. Vieira. Pelé. Pelé going face to face with his great rival. For Messi. Rafael Varane. And it's Varane. Rummenigge. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's managed to get free. Lahm play. Impressive jump. And it's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Seedorf. Vieira. Tries to... It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bale. Lam. And now the breakaway. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank. Lee Kang in. Lee Kang in, going face to face with his great rival. And it's Rodri. Shot could be on. And that is expertly dealt with. Belling. And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's got away. Messi. Eze! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Eze with the short one. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Eze. He's shifting through the gears. Big chance! And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Again, a brilliant save.
Eze really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
So, third corner of the game. Vieira clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele picks it up out wide. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball, good take. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! He's delivered all right! How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Eze, who is rarely short on confidence. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele. Pull it. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Pele gets into a good position. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Messi. Eze. Now it's Dembele. Lee Kang-in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
And it's
recupero.
Messi. Messi. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Roma really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. And we are back underway. And it's Vitinha. Oh, no joy this time. Eze. Lee Kang-in. For Messi. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goes looking wide. Eze! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Eze can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Eze, well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Dembele. Oh, good spread. Messi. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Messi
di
is offering some sort of an
80.113
apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Getting up there! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Saliba. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Now it's Bellingham. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Hullet, and this is Hullet.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Saka.
il numero 14.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il numero 26.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting with fun and fury. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Begley.